Will them actually make a strong case to make America safer? Here to tell us is RNC Communications Director Sean Spicer, who was watching last night. Sean, it's good to see you this morning. Climate change is directly responsible for the rise of ISIS. I know you're not a Democrat, but if you could just unpack that idea for us watching at home, we'd be grateful.
I don't think I can unpack that, Tucker. If I did, I'd have my priorities backwards, which is what I think we saw last night. If you don't think that ISIS is the biggest threat facing this country, I think you have a big problem and you have no place being commander-in-chief. Last night was really, really a bad night for the Democrats. I understand why the Democrats now only wanted to have 6 debates hidden on Saturday nights after what we saw last night coming out of here in Des Moines.
If you were to look at Hillary Clinton's performance, as you know, she's not going to lose, especially not to Bernie Sanders and Governor O'Malley. When you look at her performance, where do you see the vulnerability without giving away your game plan?
I think she gave away the game plan to everyone last night, Brian. I mean, you look at the comments that she made about justifying her contributions from Wall Street with respect to how she was dealing with 9/11. I mean, that's frankly a combination of stupid and insulting at the same time. And I'm not really sure how she's going to recover from that. But I think when it came to her record in Libya, how she was dealing with ISIS, and her role in in this current administration, it was really not a good night for her. Her resume came full circle with her record last night.
Well, it seems like there's a stark choice, Sean, when you think about it, because Hillary Clinton last night just tethered herself with the failed foreign policy of Barack Obama and just complete disregard, lack of focus as it relates to national security. That, to me, seemed to be very palpable last night about defining choices going forward for 2016.
That's right, Kimberly. I think if you believe that national security is going to be a big issue, if you think foreign policy is going to be a big issue, then I think last night was a good night for Republicans, because what we saw last night was not good for the Democrats. None of them, but especially for Hillary Clinton. She tethered herself to this record of the Obama administration, which I think has been exposed for the cracks that it's had in foreign policy, and I think that's going to be one of those things going into the general election that they really are going to regret what the performance was last night.
So you say we saw, but of course most people didn't see the debate last night because it was at Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
And there was college football in Iowa.
Exactly. So when Republicans have debates, to their credit, they want more people to see them. Of course, the Democrats seem almost to design this so it would get a smaller viewership. Why is that?
Well, look, we have 12 debates. They're on every night of the week. We have a couple on Saturday, but mostly they're on nights that people watch. You look at what the Democrats did. They literally cut it down to 6 debates, all on Saturday nights. There's no question that this was an attempt to help Hillary Clinton out by minimizing the exposure that they gave to her and her record.
Yeah, it's really true. But again, you know, thank her for her words, because they will be showing up in a commercial near you very soon.
Maybe.
Yeah. Sean Spicer, thank you so much for your time this morning.
You bet, guys. Thank you.
All right.